The industry is on edge after a massive revelation dropped. The man everyone blamed may never have been the real boss at all. He was the shield, the distraction. Behind him sits a system so powerful it makes past scandals look harmless. A famous rapper has been sounding alarms for months, but now a tech genius may be stepping in with the ultimate weapon. Digital evidence, private messages, records that could shatter Hollywood's silence. What starts at the celebrity level climbs higher into elite power, influence, and even spiritual authority. This isn't gossip anymore. It's exposure. And once it starts, there's no stopping what comes next.
That they gave me a raw deal because this industry is a monster. It's the same monster that these Me Too trying to tell you about. But they hate the monster for how it, and I hate that monster for how it eats. But my God, man, it's the same monster. When I quit the show, all my friends would say, well, up them, Dave, why don't you just do Chappelle's show at another network? Yeah. And why doesn't a slave run from one plantation to another plantation? Because the master over there might be nicer. My God, man, I was trapped. You know what? Tell you the truth. I've even thought about coming back and doing another Chappelle show. Well, but if I do...
Before climbing any higher, there's something crucial you need to get. Diddy's case isn't just another hip-hop scandal. It's a culture test. That's why 50 Cent didn't waste time breaking down resumes or history. He focused on the truth people were afraid to touch. When he dropped The Reckoning, it was a response to the silence around him. Industry figures weren't talking because fear, loyalty, and control ran too deep. And 50 made it clear. Staying quiet would send the wrong message. To him, silence meant endorsement. With everyone else backing away, he decided someone had to stand up and say it out loud.
Does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing. I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through.
This is the moment everything gets uncomfortable. Reports claim an unbelievable number of secret cameras were installed inside a mansion, quietly recording what went down during those wild gatherings. Sources say the goal wasn't pleasure. It was leverage. Those recordings allegedly became tools of fear, keeping influential people obedient and quiet. Now, whispers say the tapes are being passed around privately, and major figures are scrambling. But the game truly changes when a powerful tech owner steps in. Control over a global messaging platform means holding years of unseen conversations between the most influential people on Earth. In a viral interview, he openly questioned a celebrity who had spoken loudly about political warnings. His point was simple and brutal. She never warned anyone about the man she once dated. That silence, he suggested, says more than any speech ever could.
I think whether or not he had help, I don't know. Whether or not he shared some of that information with people so they knew they had compromising stuff on people, I don't know. But clearly he was doing it for his own jollies too. There was something sick about it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that people in the music and entertainment industry had to know that Diddy was like abusing, kids basically, and yet they still fed him kids. And like, where's the accountability?
There had to be rumors.
One statement flipped the internet upside down. Because when J-Lo, someone deep in Diddy's circle, never spoke up, people started asking uncomfortable questions. Was she unaware? Which feels unlikely. Or was silence a choice? And if it was a choice, who was it meant to shield? That leads straight into the industry's hierarchy. The first layer includes Jay-Z and Beyonce, and many believe that's just the beginning. Jaguar Wright broke ranks during a Piers Morgan interview. saying things insiders weren't ready to hear. She talked about long-rumored ties and dark truths involving Jay-Z and Diddy. Less than 2 days later, the episode disappeared completely. Jaguar highlighted a moment that made people uneasy. Jay-Z sitting with Gayle King on CBS, never once being asked about Aaliyah or R. Kelly. No follow-ups, no pressure. She described an industry ruled by fear and influence for decades. And hovering over all of it is the Aaliyah mystery, claims that her fatal flight wasn't an accident, and that her removal conveniently cleared the runway for another star to take her place.
Think about this. Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane, to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce, who was struggling. Let's just say allegedly that happened. Now I want you to think about 106th and Park with Mary J. Blige. Free, who is a victim of Sean Carter. Yeah. Mary J. Blige, who is a victim of Sean Combs.
To be clear, none of this has been confirmed. Still, the conversation itself matters. These stories keep circulating, and Jay-Z's refusal to publicly address them has only added fuel to the fire. When powerful figures stay quiet, people listen differently. Then, another surprising twist surfaced. As Diddy faced charges and lawsuits from alleged victims, a familial legal heavyweight entered the picture. Alex Spiro, widely known as Jay-Z's go-to lawyer, began representing individuals connected to Diddy's case. That development set social media buzzing. Many couldn't understand why Jay-Z's attorney was suddenly involved on multiple fronts. The questions spread fast and loud. What connection explains his presence, and why now? For many observers, the overlap felt impossible to ignore.
Suing Tony Busby, Spiro is a partner, and Alex Spiro is Jay-Z's personal lawyer.
Oh, so it's probably Jay-Z then that's doing the suing.
Of course they'd use Kevin's name,
Why
but it ain't Kevin. Why is Alex Spiro popping up everywhere?
What do you think is going on in Hollywood right now? What are you hearing? Because I'm hearing
Mass panic. Mass panic.
So because no one's talking publicly.
No, they can't. That's why they came up with the story. Well, you know, there's a party inside the Diddy party, and I went to the first party, but I left early. I never made it to Diddy After Dark. There were public relations teams right after Diddy got arrested running around telling everyone to say that.
Sources claim the goal is keeping victims quiet and controlling the narrative before more powerful people get named. If Diddy talks, a lot could fall, and Jay-Z allegedly wants that avoided. Big L helped Jay-Z break in, connecting him with Dame Dash at Rockefeller Records. Days later, Big L was shot in Harlem, an unsolved case Jaguar Wright links to Jay-Z's rise. Moving up, Level 2 introduces Oprah Winfrey and Clive Davis, the entertainment world's power players. Oprah appeared often with Harvey Weinstein, even while rumors raged, yet stayed silent. Her South Africa school project, meant as a legacy, became a scandal, fueling questions about what she truly knew.
She's f***ing Ray J, and then it's Grammy time,
That happened.
and her and Clive had a fight 2 days before. And from what I was told, Bobby Christina was present for some of that fight. And then the next thing you know, she's dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right? But he let the drug dealer in that gave her the shot. Leola has said, Leola Brown, Bobby Brown's sister, has said on several occasions that she was beaten. They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up.
Photos resurfacing show Oprah attending the same exclusive events where Diddy threw his famous parties. Jaguar Wright and Dr. Umar Johnson hints that Oprah holds a type of silent power in Hollywood, enough to make people fearful and able to end careers with a single call. Clive Davis, 92, is another legend whose influence is unmatched. Founder of Arista Records, in 1974, he helped launch Billy Joel, Janis Joplin, and Carlos Santana. Openly bisexual since the 80s, Davis's personal life as intrigue. Suge Knight has repeatedly claimed that Clive and Diddy's bond went beyond business. According to Suge, Davis told him they were lovers, not merely mentor and protege. The whispers about their relationship have kept people talking for years. There's also the long-running theory surrounding an iconic vocalist's final moments. Many still question the official story. Reports say she argued with a high-ranking industry figure shortly before her death, with her daughter nearby. The last man seen with her has faced years of accusations, including claims he allowed someone dangerous into her space. Relatives say her body showed signs of violence, not a simple accident. So why has one executive, surrounded by rumors for decades, never been arrested or charged? Some believe another mogul is taking the fall to shield someone who's always stayed in the shadows. At the very top of the hierarchy is a shocking figure, a world-famous preacher. A well-known rapper has been dropping clues online, hinting that even religious spaces were involved. Documentary edits sparked more suspicion, and a comedian's prophecy keeps resurfacing. In this era, no secret stays buried forever. TD Jake's response to questions about Diddy raised serious eyebrows. Rather than denying the accusations outright, he told people to move on, saying that even if everything were true, repentance would be enough. He added that he didn't even have anything to repent for. That statement alone caused an online firestorm. Many argued that someone innocent would firmly deny the claims, not speak about forgiveness. Jaguar Wright followed with even stronger allegations, saying there were only two reasons Bishop Jakes would be present at a Diddy party: money or sex. She claimed nothing else went on at those events. Jaguar also said Cassie turned over extensive evidence to federal authorities, including tapes and audio from Diddy's parties. She alleged the recordings feature well-known politicians, artists, and entertainers in situations they never wanted exposed. This next part is chilling. Jaguar Wright says that multiple male escorts confirmed TD Jakes engaged in sexual activity with men at Diddy's parties. Even more serious, a young man who allegedly suffered abuse as a minor is now planning legal action, having hired a lawyer to go after TD Jakes. Insiders claim his parents were paid hush money in 2015, keeping him quiet. But now, he's grown and determined to seek justice independently. Gone deal. Diddy's ex-bodyguard weighed in, asking why a man of faith would attend parties where drinking, sexual activity, and same-sex encounters were happening openly. He suggested it's nearly impossible to explain TD Jakes' involvement unless he was directly participating. The alleged ties between Diddy and TD Jakes keep fueling controversy. According to Gene, the most damaging evidence may still be coming. He claims tapes are on the way, and once they drop, speculation ends. Facts take over. That revelation connects directly to the Epstein scandal. When Elon Musk appeared on Joe Rogan's podcast, the conversation went far past Diddy. Elon suggested that billionaire support for Kamala Harris isn't about beliefs, but survival. He said panic is driving it. Why? Because a Trump win could mean the Epstein client list finally gets unsealed. If that happens, names at the very top could be exposed worldwide. Private secrets would become public record. Rogan pressed further, asking if LinkedIn founder Reid Hoffman looked uncomfortable during these discussions. Elon's response was immediate and blunt. Yes. Joe Rogan drew a chilling comparison between Diddy's alleged network and Jeffrey Epstein's, claiming both used hidden footage of powerful figures to maintain control. The question haunting many is how deep it goes and how many influential names are involved. Melinda Gates seemed to offer insight when she revealed Epstein was a major reason she walked away from Bill Gates, even after his conviction was public. She once described feeling something dark just being around Epstein. That alone suggests there was far more beneath the surface. Long before now, Dave Chappelle tried to sound the alarm. He called the entertainment business a monster and said leaving one network for another wouldn't change anything. He compared it to moving between plantations, admitting he felt trapped. If someone at his level felt powerless, the implications are terrifying. This saga is only beginning, and many believe the biggest revelations are still ahead.